UFC Vegas 111 may not have the star power that you'd love, but what it does have is a bunch of really fun matchups. It also has a bunch of unique opportunities to make $1 or $2 while watching your favorite sport. My favorite way to make those extra couple of bucks is PrizePicks. If you don't know what PrizePicks is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here, you say more or less than any of the numbers you see on the screen, you slap a few of them together, and you can make some very real money. They'll even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do to get that free money is go to wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Use promo code WWP. Make yourself a little $5 entry, which I'm about to give you, and they'll give you $50 for free instantly in your account that you can do whatever the hell you want with. wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Promo code WWP. Let's go ahead and jump in. I am going to focus very squarely on the UFC Vegas 111 fight card, but you can see here across the top, we got all sorts of sports. We're right smack in the middle of the NFL season. We still got some college football. We still have tennis, apparently, and a bunch of other sports that you can mix and match. You don't have to exist in a silo where it's only fights. If there's a fight line you love, and you're also a college football aficionado, you can go ahead and mix and match. But let's dive into UFC Vegas 111. We're going to start on the popular tab here. I've said this many, many times before. This is a great place to start because this shows you what everybody's doing. And for the most part, I agree with a lot of these. Some of these I don't, and obviously some you don't know what to do when there's a less and a more on the screen, but right off the rip, Jacqueline Cavalcante and Mayra Bueno Silva, the round line is 2.5. The only option is more, and that's popular, and I agree. I think that's going the full 15 minutes. They're both pretty tough. They're both pretty durable. Exact same logic with Denise Gomes and Tecia Pennington. They're both durable. Neither one are wildly dangerous, so I think we end up in a fight that goes a full 15 minutes. If we move over to significant strikes, there's a couple of lines here that were intriguing, that were jumping out at me. The Daniel Marcos line seemed a little high. Sometimes he can be tentative and just in a staring contest. I looked at Miles John's lines. I went to my website, wewantpicks.com. I went through his fight history, his stats, how many strikes he's landing on average, all of that. And it was very clear that this dude can cruise past 44.5. He comes out hot. He's aggressive. He starts swinging like crazy. Even when he's tired, he's still swinging like crazy. A couple of these other lines were tricky. I trust the round line more than her strike line, because what if she does end up getting taken down over and over and over again? She'll stay safe. She won't get subbed, but she's not going to land 70 significant strikes. So I think it's fine to do the more on that, but we're going to leave that alone. Mayra Bueno Silva, same thing, 43.5. She should get to that, but she also might just get dotted up at range and struggle to close the distance. The rest of these we're going to leave alone. A couple of unknown here, some UFC debuts, things of that nature. Total rounds, we already jumped on Denise Gomes and Jacqueline Cavalcante. The Marco Tulio, Chris Duncan line, we're going to do the more there as well. 1.5 is low. I get that these guys are both dangerous. I get they both have finishes. But when you get two high-level strikers, you don't typically get a wild knockout. What you get is some feeling out process, some range management, and then they evolve. I also think Chris Duncan's going to be diving at legs pretty early in this fight. I think he'll feel some of the Marco timing and think, I don't like this, and shoot a couple of takedowns. The Gabriel fight, I don't really love the 2.5 round line. Should be fine to go more, but we're going to leave that alone and play it safe with what we got. Fight time, fight minutes, it's basically the same as the total rounds, except it's a little more specific down to the minutes. I'm going to leave these alone. I don't love these as well. Josh Hoke could win this fight in 2 minutes, or it could be a sloppy slug heavyweight fight where they're just sweaty and disgusting and nothing's really happening. If we go to takedowns, we've got a couple of options here. We have the Gabriel Bonfim 4 takedowns, essentially, and the Denise Gomes 2 takedowns. I actually think the more on both of these is pretty solid and should hit, but I'm going to leave it off the table because I'm all about safety, Ange. Let's go ahead and take a look. I've already got this entry placed. We got Jacqueline Cavalcante more than 2.5 rounds. Denise Gomes more than 2.5 rounds. Miles Johns more on his 44.5 significant strikes. And Marco Tulio more than his 1.5 rounds. This is my entry. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's fine. Build your own. Just get your free money. Go to wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Use promo code WWP. Also, we've hit like 6 of the last 7. So to the weird loser who commented, you missed this week, where the fuck were you? Thank you for the wins the last 6 weeks, you bum clown shoe. Get your free money. wewantpicks.com/prizepicks. Promo code WWP.